Good morning. Miss Miller here to teach lesson 13-7 on building 3D shapes. Go ahead and get your math worksheet out and we will get started. Let's pull up our math work and see what we got. Listen up.
You want to build this building with solid figures. Which solid figures can you use? Tell how you know.
All right, so we want to build this building using solid figures. Which solid figures can we use and how do you know? Well, first we can look, right? What solid figures were used to build this building? First, let's see if I can get any solid figures. Not sure if I can. Let's find out. No, not there, not there, not there. All right. I cannot build any solid shapes for you. So we are just going to talk about this one. What shape do you see at the top of this building? It has a point at the top. It looks like it is curved or rounded. Is it a sphere? A sphere doesn't have any points at the top. What shape has a point at the top and is flat on the bottom? If you said a cone, you are correct. So you could use a cone to make the top of the building. What solid figure is used to make the bottom part of this building? Think about it. If you said cylinder, you are correct. All right, so this building was built using a cone and a cylinder. The cone is stacked on top of the cylinder. All right, so we're not really going to do anything with this one. We're just going to talk about it. So a cone and a cylinder. Let's go ahead and get started with our video. Hopefully it works today. Oh, here we go.
How can you combine 3D shapes to make other 3D shapes? Let's find out. How would you describe the shape Jackson built? It is a cube. How many small cubes did Jackson use to build the large cube?
All right, so we can count. It looks like it's one large cube, but there are a lot of smaller cubes inside of this large cube. So let's see if we can count. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and underneath this one right here would be one more, which would make 8. Let's see if we are right.
He used 8 small cubes. Does the picture show all 8 of the small cubes?
Let's find out.
Drag the slider to use smaller cubes to make a larger cube.
All right, so we have 1 cube right now. I'm gonna move this green dot and slide it over and let's see what happens. Oh, whoa. Okay, now we have 2 small cubes, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So that's how they took 8 small cubes to make a larger cube. Good job. Now we're gonna get going.
No, it only shows 7 cubes because one of them is hidden in the back. You can build a 3D shape using craft sticks and clay. This is the frame of a building. It only has edges. What shape could you use to help count the edges? You could use a cube. When you were building this cube, what 2D shape did you make first?
All right. What 3D shape, or let's see, I'm sorry, what 2D shape did you make first when you were building this cube? Think about your answer. Let's see if you're right.
You made a square first because each flat surface of the cube is a square. What solid figures did you use to make this shape?
What two solid figures do you see? All right, let's find out if you were right.
You used a cylinder and a cone to make the shape. Why is the cylinder turned this way? The cylinder is turned so that the cone can be stacked on top of its flat surface. What would happen if the cylinder were turned onto its side? You wouldn't be able to stack the cone on top.
Now you know how to combine 3D shapes to make other 3D shapes.
All right, let's get started with number 1. Number 1 and 2 say, use straw, clay, craft sticks, paper, or other materials to build the solid figure shown. So, if you have any of those materials at home, you can try to build these yourself. If you do not have those materials, that's okay. You can go ahead and skip number 1 and number 2. So once again, if you have, you can use straws, clay, craft sticks, paper, maybe pipe cleaners, or any other materials to try to build these solid figures. Good luck on that one. When you are done, go ahead and flip your paper like a pancake, and you will see this page. And listen up. So for numbers 3 and 4, we are going to look at these shapes and circle the solid figures they use to make this figure. So number 3, we're going to circle the shapes, the solid figures that they use to create this. What shape is right here on the top? Which one is the match? If you said cone, you are right. Go ahead and circle the cone. And they used one more shape down here for the bottom part of their new figure. Is it the cylinder, the sphere, or the cube? If you said cylinder, you are right. Go ahead and circle that. All right, number 4, same thing. What 2 solid figures were used to build this? A cube, a cone, a cylinder, or a sphere? I see a blue cube and an orange cylinder. Good job. All right, number 5 and 6. Same thing. We are going to circle which of these buildings could be created using these 2 figures. So we have a cylinder and a cube. Which picture over here shows the use of a cylinder and a cube? Yep, if you circle this one, you are right. This one has 2 cubes and no cylinder, so it can't be that one. This one has a cone and a cylinder, so it can't be that one. All right, good job. And number 6, which picture over here used 4 cubes? This one, or this one? If you circled this one, good job. All right, go ahead and flip it to the last page. Do the hard flip. You're almost finished. This you have to do on your own. I will give the directions and then you must do it independently. Number 7, you need to look at these 3 solid figures and circle over here what could be built using these 3 solid figures. There might be more than one answer. Look carefully. And number 8, same thing. Draw a circle around. Well, this one, they already built the figure for you. Now you need to circle what solid shapes or figures were used to create this. Number 9. Once again, if you have your materials, you are going to use your materials to build a solid figure that is not a cone. Not a cone. Use those materials to build a solid figure that is not a cone. And number 10, once again, if you have those materials, you're going to use the materials to build this shape that they showed on number 10. And if you do not have materials, it is okay. You don't have to do number 9 and number 10. If you do, have fun building. All right, friends. That is it for our math today. Go ahead and get started. Good luck. And as always, let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.